Alrighty, I'm continuing with this art project. Watch me go ahead and put some details in. And you know what? I guess it should be said. Maybe you're noticing by now, but that whitish paint that I'm doing right now, it actually dries more clear and it's just like a gold glitter, let's say. But anyways, you'll see for yourself as the project goes along. So let me continue on with the video here. And let me tell you something. I'm back to the dark side. Again. Yeah, I couldn't escape. I'm going to tell you guys about how the INFJ plays dumb. This is another topic I've had in my head for a really long time, but I didn't have the guts to talk about. I just thought it wouldn't benefit me to reveal this part. Maybe it wouldn't benefit all of you to reveal this part. But, what the heck? I'm feeling brave these days, so I'm going to do it. Yes, the INFJ can play dumb, and it works out to their benefit. They will kind of sit there and wait and watch, and yeah, they'll come out on top because of it. But let me tell you what inspired this topic, okay? A couple things did, first of all, a conversation I had with somebody. But then what really drove this home for me is, ironically, after that convo with that person, I think it was that very night, I had this dream. Let me tell you about this dream, because this perfectly depicts what I'm talking about. It was kind of a freaky dream. So picture it. I'm there. Honestly, I don't know where the hell I am. Some building, some boat. I don't even know. It's a hybrid of the two. Who cares? You know, dreams are funny, right? But anyways, have you ever seen Squid Games? Yeah, disturbing, right? But it was almost like Squid Games. I was in this room. I think it was me and like two other people. There was 3 people left. And we knew one more person was getting sacrificed. Okay, yeah. In this case, it wasn't just one last person standing. There was 2 last people standing. Anyways, I'm in this room and I'm sitting on a chair, okay? And there's 2 people. One guy across from me in a chair, another guy further down to my left in a chair. And what happens is there's this doorway, and whoever ends up going through that doorway, you're toast, okay? So either the bad guys come and they grab you and they take you through that doorway, or I don't know what the hell. Anyways, so I'm sitting there, and in my mind, I'm calculating. Shit, what am I gonna do? What's the next move? How can this shake down? How can I outsmart my opponents? How do I stay alive, basically, right? And what they don't know, these other people who are in this room with me, the other possible victims, let's say, is that I'm thinking all these things, right? And my body is braced, okay? Meaning all my muscles are tense and I'm ready for anything. But I'm smart because outwardly I'm not showing that. I'm looking cool as a cucumber. I'm looking like I'm just chilling out in this chair without being ready for action. Okay? It's all very strategic. And you know what? It pays off because get this. The guy across from me gets up. He comes towards me fast, and he grabs my arms and he's trying to yank me out of my chair because he wants to go and shove me into that doorway and basically sacrifice me, right? In order to save himself. And I go dead weight, right? I'm ready for it. Remember, my muscles are tense. I'm ready for anything. So I'm braced in my chair and I don't let him take me, okay? I'm being strong. And then I end up looking at him dead in the eyes, face to face. I'm like, listen, I'm not going anywhere because I have to be here. I'm meant to be here. I'm not ready to go yet. And I got to be here just like you want to be here. And that's that. You're not getting me to that doorway. Firm as ever, okay? And you know what happens? All of a sudden, he loosens his grip on me and his eyes go soft. He almost looks full of shame, he hangs his head in shame. I think because of the idea of like, wow, like look what it came to. Like, look how he let himself just snap and like basically almost murder somebody, right? Like, how did he let himself get to that point? But for me in my dream, I understood it, right? Because, you know, it's survival, right? I got it. I understood. But I was just letting him know, like, yeah, I'm not the one. So move along. But yeah, he softened, his eyes softened, and he let me go. And I think in that moment, we both just knew, like, you know what? We're just going to let the bad guys choose. Whoever they choose, so be it. But we're not going to sacrifice one another here, okay? So anyways, yes, in the dream, I woke up. I didn't even get to the part where anyone was necessarily chosen. Thank God I didn't have to live through that. But anyways, my whole point is, look at that. I was sitting, calculating, waiting, prepared for whatever could come next, and it served me well. And this isn't so different from real life, people, okay? Because the INFJ does a few things that basically is the same concept of this. Number one, INFJs analyze themselves, right? And they learn all the ins and outs of themselves. So they are able to have skills, and those skills help them analyze others, right? We can figure out how other people could be potentially thinking because we've considered how we think. Does that make sense? We've practiced on ourselves, essentially. We've practiced reading our own minds, right? And we can see patterns. So we can see if something is incongruent, something doesn't quite match up. It stands out so easily for us. So people are pegged so easily, right? And the fact that we're chameleons, we are everyone. Everyone is within us. And because of that, we are able to understand the thought process of everyone else because we've been them. Like, we are them in a way, right? So we get it. And beyond that, nothing beats truth and authenticity for an INFJ. So we give our energy to sussing those out. Our efforts go there first and foremost. And we'll sit and wait with lots of patience just to see how someone is going to show up. Yeah, we'll wait it out. I have waited years for a catch. Like, to catch how a person is and see who they are. Like, for example, I've figured that I can predict exactly what someone's going to do, and I'll wait around and watch it play out. We have the patience for that. You know, I always say, you're probably so tired of hearing it, give someone enough rope to hang themselves. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm talking about here. We'll just sit and wait and let someone show us exactly who they are. And we're ready for it. And we'll play dumb. They'll have no idea that this is going on in the background the whole time. Did I do us a disservice, INFJ? Should I have kept this secret? Because in a way, you know, it's one of our best things that we got going for us, right? Anyways, I'll continue this art project, okay? And you guys will get to see how it shakes down. There's a couple modifications I already know that I want to do, so that's going to happen. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video, okay? Take it easy. Ciao.